my name's Julie. Thanks so much for joining me today. And in this video, you're going to get to see me plan in my Skinny Classic Happy Planner for a change for the week of 19th of June to the 25th. It's been a while since I've shown you how I plan in my Skinny Classic, and I thought there was no better week than the first week of summer, especially as I've got so many gorgeous summer stickers to use. Today I really wanted to use this Acting Kinda Shady sheet from Katelyn Plans, and I thought it paired quite well with a sheet I bought from her last year called Here Comes the Sun, with these gorgeous suns. I did a spread with those suns last year in my Classic Vertical, and I know I paired them with this Playful Tile sticker book, so I've pulled that out again because I know it's got colours that match perfectly. I've also got some pink washi from planwithme. The thing I really like about printable stickers is not only can you print out as many as you like, but you can resize them. So this sheet I've printed 4 to a sheet, so the sunglasses are quite small, but this one I did 2 to a sheet so that I've got one of the larger suns that I want to use. If you've seen me plan in my Classic Vertical Happy Planner, you'll know I usually have some idea what I'm doing. This planner is mainly functional for me. It's where I record all my mum and dad's appointments, prescriptions and things that I need to do to help them out. So today you'll just see me kind of making it up as I go along. I had the idea of just creating a little background with this washi tape from planwithme. If I had wide washi, I would use that, but I don't. So really like this grid washi. And what I'm finding in this planner is I never have anything to write on Saturday. And usually Wednesday is a very quiet day as well. So I thought I would start by creating a little decorative area that I could actually use, as I know I don't need to put anything functional. It's probably going to be quite tricky to line this washi up, especially if the page keeps moving like that. I don't suppose it matters if it's not exact, but if you've watched me before, you'll know I am a little bit fussy about things like that. Not sure how many strips that I'm going to need, 3 or maybe 4. This is something I've never tried before, using several strips of washi, and I did think of getting out scrapbook paper, but I really didn't want scrapbook paper bulking up this planner, so I figured I would use the washi instead. I think that will do. And we'll do the same on Wednesday. So that's the washi done. I decided to add some to Monday as well, even though probably most of it will get covered up, but I just felt that it needed more than just the 2 areas. On this side, I just tore the washi at different lengths, and I really love how that looks. Next, I've just taken one of Katelyn's half suns and cut them in half again so that I've got these little quarters, because I thought they might look really cute, perhaps in the corners of the spread. Something like that. Yes, I think that's really adorable. It has been sweltering here in the UK, so a sunny spread is more than fitting, and I really wanted to use these suns again. These orange and pink boxes from Playful Tile fit in really well with the colour scheme, so I need to make sure I've got boxes on my busiest days. So my dad has an appointment this Monday, so I need to put that there. I also need a fairly big box on a Sunday. That's a fairly busy day. We have Sunday lunch together and a family Zoom call every Sunday. And also this Sunday, unfortunately, my mum's got a hospital appointment, so quite a busy Sunday. So I'll put this big box on there for that. And I'm just wondering whether I should use this really large sun, cut it in half and have it in this space here and across here. That is going to cover up the days. Or maybe the smaller one. Let's try the smaller one. We'll have to punch the holes later. Don't know if I want it opposite each other like that, or maybe one a little bit down and further so they're not opposite each other. Let's just go for that. I don't really want to have to cover up the numbers and then find new numbers. So if I pop that one there, that's just missing the numbers. I absolutely love these suns of Katelyn's. I drew suns for my classic spread this week and one was like this. So let's put that here. I don't know whether to add another one. I'm thinking about this gap here, a whole sun. But then if I do that, I feel like I would need to bring in another sun, maybe down in this corner. And I've only got this half sun, so I could do that. Or there is this baby sun, but I don't know whether that's a bit too small to balance it up. I feel like it would need to be a large sun. Let's go for that and fill the page up. And I was going to bring this quote in down here, but I might have to move it over to this side if I'm going to have the sun. I am loving this so much. I'm not going to bring in the blue quotes. I did think about bringing in the blue quotes on the sun sheet, but I think I'm going to keep it to the pink and orange. I was going to have Here Comes the Sun, although it doesn't really make sense because the sun's been here for a couple of weeks already. What I really like about planning in the Skinny Classic is how much quicker it is. I think I'm going to bring these sunglasses in over here. As I say, I don't want to have really any space in here because I'm not likely to want to write anything. So I'll have them this way. There's a tiny bit of space. Of course, as luck will have it, probably something will crop up on a Saturday after I've filled Saturday with decoration. Let's put these on this side. And just so it's not completely identical, perhaps a little box. Don't know if I'm going to need to write much on Wednesday, but I'll just pop that there. Let's add these on this side. So we've got orange and orange. Just like that. So we need another pink pair of glasses over here. It's kind of tricky knowing how to angle them, so I don't want to angle them the same direction as those, but I don't want to have them exactly the same as those, so something in between, and I don't want them at the same height, so sort of somewhere down here. I really did want to use these are my favourites of the glasses. Don't really want to have two on the same page. It's looking a bit crowded there. If I put it there, there's not going to be much room to write. but I'm probably going to sacrifice a bit of space because I really want to use them. So just trying to put them as low down as I can. I do have one pair of glasses left, so I feel like I like to use all of Katelyn's sheet, or as much as I can. Or maybe down here, except that's completely opposite to that one. I think it's going to have to be at the top somewhere. I'm being way too fussy. I'm not normally as fussy with this spread. I think that will do. So I've noticed there are quite a lot of sticker sales around. It makes me wonder how some of the sticker shops are doing, some of the smaller places. And also Happy Planner too seem to be cutting prices. I'm wondering how they're getting on, because they seem to have a lot more competition these days than they did in the past, all these small sticker shops. I notice there are quite a lot of shops now who are selling all the different formats of planner layouts. Some even using the Happy Planner logo, which is a little bit naughty, particularly on Etsy. But obviously a lot cheaper. I think all we need now is a couple of checklists. So I'm going to use these little dots. I remember when Project Life, which was something I used to do, well I still do, was really huge. For those of you who don't know what Project Life is, it was a system by Becky Higgins full of cards that you could use for your scrapbooking, and for a few years it was just everywhere, and then suddenly it all changed to digital products, and like that the fad was over. Now I know planning has been around for a long time, but I do wonder about all the competition out there, and I know an awful lot of people took up planning during the pandemic when there wasn't so much maybe to do, and they got really into it, and since then I know quite a few have stopped planning, and often on Facebook I'm seeing people selling off all their Happy Planner things because they just don't do it anymore. I'm just wondering about bringing this quote in, but it's a little bit large, and I did think about just having the I gotta wear shades part and fitting it in there, but I'd like to have the quote for balance, but I don't think there's room for it. And it looks fine as it is. So yes, it's just something I've been thinking about lately when I've seen all the sales on Instagram and Facebook. I'm just wanting to bring a word in over here because we've got this top priority and we haven't got any words on this side, although we have got the quote. I might just bring in this remember. And I think that is done. Just need to punch the holes and trim off these edges. I use the Craftelier 9-hole punch, and I just take the back off and put the page in, line up the holes, recently that's been happening, that one of them has been getting stuck. So let me know in the comments if that ever happens to you. And is there anything that I should be doing to stop it or to fix it? Usually I just can push it through. It's not a problem. Punch the page all right. No, I didn't do it that time. Let's have a look at it in the planner. I'm actually going to have to start redating this planner when it comes to July because it's an old one. But I decided rather than get a new one, I would use it up. And then I think I'm definitely going to be sticking with this planner for the foreseeable future because I find it really, really useful. Just seems a little bit plain at the top, so I'm wondering, I've got a few of these flowers left from Katelyn's sheet, whether to just add a few. I haven't got any pink ones though, only orange ones. Some smaller ones. I think I will leave it for now and look at this again in the morning. But I think it's pretty much perfect. Love it for the first week of summer. And I think the little washy areas that I did were really effective. Let me know in the comments what you think about the popularity of planning, and particularly planning with the Happy Planner. Do you think they're suffering at all from all the competition out there? Is that why they started doing the happy brands and doing all the different projects like art and wallpaper? Or are they just too big for it to make any difference? I think it's a good thing that there's so much diversity out there now. I used to just buy from Happy Planner, but I really love having more places to choose from, although it's not so good for my bank balance. Hope you have a great weekend, full of sunshine. Happy planning, take care, and see you soon.